my gorgeous ones. How are you? So, this is going to be your love forecast for September 11, 2017. I want to thank everybody for liking, sharing it, and subscribing. Oh my gosh, we have gone from I guess this is about 6 weeks now, like barely into 6 weeks, I think. And we've gone from 1,000 to we're about to hit 14,000, and that's just crazy. So I want to thank everybody. For those of you that don't know me, I had my original channel, Your Indigo Path, where I do a lot of, I did tarot, and then I started doing spiritual advising. So I moved the tarot over to Indigo Tarot. So I know there's some people that have questions like, where have you been? Or, oh, how come I've never seen you? It's because I had another channel. So I hope that you guys are having a great day. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy. I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities, including tarot, to help you on your path. And now the author of my upcoming book series, Concepts Create Reality. So my gorgeous ones, I'm sorry, spirit's coming in. So you'll see that in me. So it works like this. You'll see that in me. I'll take a pause because it's like all of a sudden that flood's open. It works like this. I'll go into the general energies, and I'll be translating what spirit says. They want to remind you it is always up to you whether you want to accept and allow or deny these energies. That's kind of up to you and your path. As to the timeline, it can vary. This is dependent on which path you've taken and where you are on that path. So, let's get started. So in your first position, you have the High Priestess. This is one of my favorite cards in the tarot. By the way, this is the Sacred Circle Tarot. For those of you that have never seen it, I've worked with it just a little bit here. I'll have a link below in the description box if you're interested in purchasing it. I have an affiliate link. So the High Priestess I've always loved. The High Priestess is like your connection to the other worlds, but mostly I feel more of the connection with your guides and the connection with, well, always with source, always with oneness, always with God. But it's like coming through your guides and coming through your loved ones that are crossed over, right? So when I get this card, they show me this space, and I've said this before, they show me this space where they all kind of come into the room. I'm going to give you this analogy that I see. They show me this space where they all kind of come into like a theater room, right? And they're all like with their popcorn and they're watching and they're like, oh, she's going to get it. Oh, he's going to get it. Like these are the surprises that are coming to you. These are the things that were on your path that you have been working towards and coming to. And so I feel like, and these are guided, these are things that were on your path anyway. But, you know, we here, because we have space and time, you know, we forget that we've been working and working and working and nothing's come through, or maybe a little bit's come through. And so you're like, when this comes, you're like, whoa, you know, the universe really does care. God really does care. The angels really do care. You know, people are looking out for me. That's kind of the feeling that you get when you get these surprises. But these were things that you'd asked for. These are things that you had worked on. And so I feel like today that's the day for you. I feel like your first position, your position is wherever your love has been, you're going to get these things coming to you. You're going to understand this connection between you and the universe, you and source, you and your angels, you and your guides, you and your loved ones, right? You're going to understand that this is real, right? So my thing is never to try to make you believe or disbelieve anything. That's not who I am. I'm here to translate the message. And so when you get this card, I feel like you have that understanding for yourself of what your truth is in your perception, and you understand that you are not alone. And that's what I'm feeling with this card today. Now, their advice is the Seven of Discs, or the Seven of Coins, or the Seven of Pentacles. And this is a beautiful, beautiful card. Look at the gold coins and look at the flowers around them. These are gold coins that you have shined, that you have nourished, that you have put love into and work into, and your blood, sweat, and tears, right, into. Because I feel like a lot of you have worked a very long time for these surprises and these things to finally be coming about. And so sometimes their advice with this card is sometimes when we begin to get these surprises, because this is all about the work that you've done, the nourishment that you've given your life, yourself, the world around you. Sometimes we forget when they start coming in to appreciate those moments, those things, those people, those situations. And then we come to a space where we're like, you know what? This really is what I asked for a year ago. This really is what I wanted and asked for 6 months ago. This really is what I asked for 3 years ago. You know, this you'll be in this space, and that when they're saying when you're getting these things and when you're understanding that you're finally at that space where you can just take a breather, where you can enjoy and reap the benefits of what you've sown, then reap the benefits of what you've nourished. They're saying take that time to appreciate and say, you know, maybe it doesn't, maybe it does look exactly like I wanted it, or maybe it doesn't, because it does both. You know, some of you, it'll be exactly like you wanted it, and others of you, it won't. It'll be better than you wanted, or it'll be different, but better. Like a lot of times that happens where you're sitting there and you're like, wow, this came from my head and now is in the world. Like I had this inspiration, this thought, I made it happen. It looks very different than what I thought it was going to be, but oh my God, thank God, because it's so much better. Like I couldn't have dreamed this better, right? And so that's what they're saying. Just when you get these things as your life is changing, as the people are coming in, as your lovers are coming in, as your partners are coming in, as you're like that person that you can just feel comfortable with comes in, as that money comes in, as those situations come in, take the time to appreciate and enjoy, enjoy your rewards. Enjoy what you have worked so hard for. That's what they're saying with this card. Now, what it leads to, the outcome, is the Seven of Swords. So there are some situations, because we're always growing, there are some situations, and I can see where some of you are like, this is what I said I wanted, but now I want more. And so you'll get into that where now I want more, which is, listen, that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. That's what us as humans want to do. We want to keep growing, right? But you can get into the space where you're like, yeah, that's okay, but now I want more, and I want more, and I want more, and you're not reaping the benefits of what you have now. Yes, you can have more, but if your attitude is, well, this is okay, but I want more, right? If you get into that space of appreciation, it's better. And so with this card, the Seven of Swords, more hasn't come for some of you because you have decisions that you still have to clear that you're not clearing yet. And that's what's holding you back from your abundance. And that's what they're saying. They're always trying to help you. They're always trying to get you to that space where you're receiving your gifts and growing your soul and growing your world around you, right? So there are some decisions that are going to be coming up, or there are some decisions that are already here that you have got to make if you want the blessings to come through. And it's not because they're trying to keep it from you. It's because if you heard what I said before, there is only so much energy that can run through our physical, dense body, right? So if we're holding on to stuff and we're not making decisions about stuff, then we've got that energy that we're holding. And so our blessings can't come in, our gifts can't come in, these miracles, these manifestations can't come in. Okay, so the outcome will be when you get to the space, when you get these things, and when you're sitting back and you're saying, yes, I am in a good space. This is it. Now I can see that I can have more. Now that I can see that I can do it different or better or whatever, right? When you do that, when you get into this space, then you can make the decision, the decisions that you need to make. And I think that you're going to see it in a different way, because you need diplomacy in this decision. You need someone's help in this decision. You need to consider someone else in this decision. And that's what the Seven of Swords is about. You wanting someone's help, because it's not really needing someone's help, it's wanting someone's help in this decision, because this is the way you wanted to do it, right? And so there are a couple of things that you guys haven't made decisions about, and there are a couple of people that don't like to make decisions, but it's important for you to make decisions. But they don't even want you to think about the decision until you've gotten to this space. All right, my beautiful ones, I hope that helps. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to ask a question, and then I'm going to turn over the card and explain it. Okay? All right, so here we go. Okay. Now, this is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about, well, look, it's like it says, discontentment, just being discontent, right? The Four of Cups is about being so melancholy or nonchalant or kind of like I'm so tired of these things. I'm so tired of the situation. I'm so tired of this that you begin to like just, or you're like, I've done all the work that I can and I just can't see the light yet. And I can't see, I can't see any better times coming, or I can't see where this is going to change, or I can't. And that's kind of what this is about. And so when this card comes up, they ask you, when you're in this space, that's like a GPS for you. That's them, spirit, God, oneness, source, guide, your guides, angels, whoever you connect with, and even more than one, because they're all one anyway. They're saying, when you get to this contentment, when you get to this space about this situation, about this question that you've asked, they're asking you to go within, because going within will connect to them where you can get some clarity. Not just clarity, but you can get some energy, some love, some regeneration, to feel better, to be better, to see it in a different way, and to have your answer. But when this card comes up, they're asking you to center yourself and go within so that you can connect to them, because they're going to help give you clarity in this situation or with this question that you've asked. All right, my gorgeous ones. I love you, love you, love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.